Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. So I am currently working on my paper pumpkin alternatives once again. This is alternative video number 12 for February 2024's kit called Sweet Springtime. And I'm like, oh, where did the little sheet go? But here it is. So this is what the projects were. You got three of these, and three of those cards. On the back, you have a QR code to make other projects, and you get a visual of everything in the kit and the coordinating colors. So we're going to set that aside. This is what the stamp sets are. Now, for today, we're going to be using this one, Happy Easter. Not sure about that one. And of course, like I'm going to tell you guys, Welcome Baby is not going to be used for my alternatives, but you could substitute it for any sentiment you want. That's what's great about sentiments. So what are we using today? First, let me tell you, I originally, oops, this is number 12. Number 12, I did want to do a shaker card, but because of time constraints today, number 12 is going to be this little basket we're going to make out of the treat box. So I'm keeping this note for myself so that I know that hopefully the next video I have time to prep for that. So you're going to need one treat box. Now we're going to be using these to do our bunnies, so I couldn't do those early. We're going to do those together. The Love of Spring dies, which I already have done, and this is because I didn't do prep work. These were things I had. It's what I look for. What do I have that I can use? So I'm going to show you how you can color these to make this, or you can just do one in white, glue it on there, and do Daffodil Delight. But we're going to be using two of these. This one is a iffy one, but I pulled it out. And then I have some ribbon. This is from, what is it? Winter Meadow Sweet. This is my last piece of ribbon. I'm hoping this piece works. Baker's twine would work too. I would think white for what I have in mind. So I'm going to stick this aside and I'm going to grab my great big Stampin' Up! Guillotine, which I love my guillotine, guys. Just love it. Let me take that off. Oops, as the ribbon goes onto the floor. All right. So hopefully you guys can see this. Yes, I know it's a massive guillotine, but what we want to do is you're going to see this treat box. This little notch goes into the green here. We want to cut, oh no, I need the bottom of this. We're going to have to use scrap. I was going to use this for the bunnies, but I can't do that. All right, so we'll use scrap white for our bunnies. I could have done those in. Then what we're going to do is we are going to cut here between here and where this one folds. We're going to cut that off as well. So let's just give it a good creasing to make it easier to lay on the blade of the guillotine. It helps to lay in the notch of the Stampin' Up! Trimmer as well, but the real purpose. Now this little bit we're cutting off here, this is our handle. All right, so that's going to be our handle. That's why we have the ribbon, because it has these little holes right here that we're going to weave that ribbon through. Now I'm going to cut off this bit because I'm going to be using this for my double oval punch. So that we're going to be using. Now what we're left with, oh, I wish I had done the bunnies earlier. Okay, sorry. I thought I could use those for my bunnies. I thought I was being so smart. Not. It's early. Today's Lucy's vet appointment. My daughter and I are running errands. We're not doing our nails. We're going to let them grow out. She still needs to remember to bring her nail grinder home from work. So now we're going to put this little box together. Oops, we need to crease this way. That one's creased. This one needs creasing. And we need some glue. So I'm trying to think of which way I want to do it. I think that way. So you could do it this way. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. Or I want a solid bottom. So we're going to fold the one with the little tab, fold that one in first. Then add glue to the short ones. Okay, both short ones are getting glue. At least this is how I'm doing it, guys. However you want to put this box together, that's up to you. But I want my short ones not to be seen from the inside. I don't want any little gaps. So that's why I'm going to fold it over and let it sit for a minute. Perfect. I'm going to squidge some glue on that little edge bit. See the glue? Okay. Give it a little pinch. You know, I love my little clips. You can, gonna make sure it's flat. Give it a little hold with the little flap. Now I'm gonna glue here. And you can use tear tape, all that good stuff, but really I find that unless you're gonna put a rock in it, wet glue can do just as well. So we're gonna leave this for the moment. Let's move on to our little basket. Because I'm gonna see how high my little edge is going to be. And I'm going to shoot. You could add this around the bottom edge. That would be cute. And then you could add this as part of, oh my gosh, that would be cute too. Do I do that? Is there enough to go all the way around the edge? We'll see here in a minute. There isn't enough to go all the way around. There should be, but it just doesn't meet up completely. So that's a no-go on that. We're going to do what I originally thought and use this as our handle. And see how it makes that little teepee thing? We're going to go ahead and utilize that. Or let's do a square handle, because see, crease it. We can make a square handle just like that. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little square handle because of our bits. Those all need to come out. You've done your job. Now let me have my fun. So we're going to cut off one end. And I really don't need the guillotine, but I want the guillotine. Oh, I could, no, the bunny is too big. I'm like, I wonder if the bunny will fit on there. The bunny will not. So on one of your little ends, just cut off one of those. Boy, it is really zoomed in, isn't it? Trying to get that. So we just cut off one of these little pieces. We're going to take our ribbon. Now I'm starting in the center because I want to make sure, don't ask me why, but this is how I'm going to start my little trim. It probably will not need all this ribbon, but there's one. Go in there. It says no, no, no. And I say yes, yes, yes. So use a pencil if you're using sheer ribbon. Hopefully, maybe. double it up. Something that will actually push that sheer. There we go. So there's that bit. Now we got to go through the other side. Spread out if you're using the thicker ribbon. I'd really like to see that silver on there more, but just fold it over on itself, shove it through the hole. All right, so now I'm going to put a little glue dot here, if I can find them. Rather find the sheet I want, and none of these are them. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness, they were right. They would have bit me. I'm telling you, some days, a lot of my days, a lot of my days go like that. Searching for something that's right in front of you. I don't know if any of you guys have that problem. And my desk is pretty much cleaned off because I cleaned up. All right, so there's our ribbon. Now we're gonna snip it off even with the edge, or even-ish, I guess you could say. I still have a wee bit left. Not sure what I might do with that, but I might use it. So like I said, we're gonna do a little square bit. So I want this on the inside like that. So how far down? 2 of these little notches in. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue there. 2 notches down. Put my little handle. It's quite a little deep box. It really is. So there we go. Two little scallops. Now I'm securing these with brads, guys, but I'm just gluing it in place. Oh my gosh, I'm having an ant infestation. I still haven't got, I leave my stamp room and I forget things. I forget that I need to bring an ant trap out here. I gotta remember. Oh, my little handle is cockeyed. Do you see how cockeyed that is? Let's straighten you out some. All right, so my crocodile, I only need the little end. There's one, and yes, it went right through the ribbon as well. There's 2. And we need the little square and round brads. And I'm thinking I'm going to use the large white square ones. Yes. There's one. Now, take your bone folder, push on the center of them, it flattens them out. All right, so we have our little our little baskets basically completed. Now, what am I doing with this? Well, I'm not going to let it go to waste, that's for darn sure. So I'm going to take my double oval and do a punch. And then we're going to stamp Happy Easter. Oh, what color? This is that petal pink, but I don't want petal pink. I want Calypso Coral, I think. I think that will be really cute with it. Oh, another ant. I'm going to have to go get the ant traps. So here we go. Happy Easter. Oops. Gonna pop that on there with dimensionals. Sorry that the camera is so zoomed in. I'm having trouble here keeping everything in camera view. So you push on it and it just pops right up. So there's our little Happy Easter. That is going to go, oh, isn't that sweet? Do I put it on? If I put it on one, oh yeah, then we'll only have to do one bunny. Okay. So we're going to put this on one of the front, meaning you see how the handle is. I don't want it on the side with the brads. I just want it on the front. So there's one. Now we're going to work on a bunny, so I won't need two. Originally, I was going to do two bunnies. I still have my daffodils. Oh, yes, I was going to use this with this. I got room to put it in there. Maybe I need another. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, so little Mr. Bunny here. The white rabbit. Of course it's a white rabbit today, right? I'm Alice. Am I going to chase the white rabbit? Not today. I've caught him. I've caught the white rabbit. So there's my white rabbit. And I am going to highlight him. Take the time to do so. I want the light balmy blue. We need the blends anyways. Put those. So we're using Old Olives and Daffodil Delight in blends, and the light balmy blue and the Blushing Bride, whatever pink you like, to just, you guys have seen me do this, do a little bit in his ear and his wee little nose. Now, then I'm going to come around all of the bunny rabbits. The elusive white rabbit, right? All the way around him. And it's just going to make that white just pop a little bit. Pop meaning it's going to make it stand out a little bit more. So now we fussy cut real quick. I'm looking at my desk while I was getting the scissors undone, thinking, okay, where am I going to put the ant traps? So not too bad on the fussy cutting. As far as it shouldn't take me any time at all to do this. That just makes it easier. All right, so we have our white rabbits. These I will retire to the recycle bin. And then we have our daffodils, which we're going to color, should say. So this is done in Old Olive. Yes, I know the little box is Granny Apple Green. I'm not using Granny Apple Green. Not. Let's do the daffodil first. So just like I did on the ones I stamped. I'm going to do the center bit in the dark. I'm going to give it a little swishing on that little indentation from the die. And then I'm just going to brush over it. Oh, these are going to look really good. You're going to really be able to see, let me hold it up, really see the light and dark of it. So let's do these two. Dark, doesn't matter which one you use, just go over that. Oops, get the tip. And then brush. When I use the brush, I try to use as much of the side of it as possible. There we go. Now let's color the stems. So the stem part, I'm going to use dark old olive. Go all the way down. That is dark. Dark, here we go. I think it's just going to make it stand out more on the granny apple green of this. So the brush tip now, I'm going to do the leaves. I know that they're different colors, but I'm not done with it, guys. Hold up. Don't panic. Do not go panicking. How many of you know what I'm going to do next? Let's put it this way. It involves old olive. So where is my itty bitty background? Yes, sirree. So full strength. Gonna just give it a little bit of interest. All right. Now we have two. Let's do this one too. I don't have two of those leaves, so we just have to go with the one. We're going to spot it as well. Now, do you see what I did here? Here I die cut this daffodil from the Love of Spring dies in old olive. Then I die cut it again, just using the tip of it, and I just glued that on there. You could do that, or you could do that in white, color it, and put that on top of this piece. Okay, but we're going to use these. These are really cute, and we're just going to put these one each on the side of our little basket here. Come on. There we go. I can feel it coming out. This stuff is so thick here. You can do it in the center. I'm going to do it on one side of the box. Yeah, now there's a whole bunch of glue there. Turn it the other way. So one's on this side, the other one there. I want one on this one. And like I said, we have this bit, which I'm wondering, you know what, we are going to split it. We are going to split it and get two bits for one. So this little one is going to stick out the other end. And this one is going to go out the top. All right, and this one, if that doesn't stay down, we'll get more glue. So now we're gonna put down our white rabbit and the chickadee, which I promptly lost for the like 5th or 6th time. Oh my goodness. There's the glue dots. He was right here on the block. He was on the block. No, you don't. Where's the little chickadee? Hold on, guys. I found an ant and another one. Oh, I found him. He got to the floor. He ran away from the ants. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So here is my little chickadee. I'm going to tuck his little leg just like I have on all of them. Tuck his little leg behind the bunny. Like so. I have that little bit. I'm wondering if I just put that up. Nope. But I do have... Nope, nothing else. We're just going to put it... Glue dots, dimensionals. Oh my goodness, this one will take 3. One by the tail, one where the chickadee and the bunny are joined, and one at the head. And as soon as I am done, I am going in to get ant traps. The weather drives the ants inside when it's so soaking wet. There is no food in my stamp room except, oh my gosh, the candy. But I just brought that in from the freezer because I just bought it and I had to hide it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have any to show you what to put in our little treat box. And I'm looking for the glue bottle because I know it's like open here. All right, crocodile, put that away. My little clip. Let's fill our little treat box. Let me show you guys how cute that is. You see? There's that. There's that one. Happy Easter. You could put little rhinestones on this. You could really like go crazy. I am not. But I'm going to go crazy. Look at this. Easter colored little Hershey's. Huh. And that held. I know that's at least 1.5 cups of them. So you wouldn't have to put all that in there. Look at how much. Look at how much that little basket held. You could put some little grass in there. I don't have any little grass. So it's up to you. You could do, I almost bought some of those confetti eggs, but I knew they wouldn't last. Hank would bust them open. They're like $2 at Walmart. There is so much you could do in here. You could do, I wonder. If you were giving it to an office worker, somebody at your office, that is too big. So that's a no-go. But I have these mini ones. These are from the dollar store. How long is this video? 28 minutes. I'm like, do we have time to decorate one of these little ones? Because you could put a little package of those in there. I think we have time. I think we'll do the little green one to add in there. Kids love these too, guys. By the way, my grandson loves a Post-it note. He is crazy about Post-it notes. He always has been. Let's see. We are not going to stick all those little candies in there. Of course, I know now that I have ants in my stamp room. So we will not be leaving the chocolate in the basket. That's for darn sure. So there's that. Let's see. How big is this? This is 2 inches by 1.5. So, ooh, look at that. Is going to be sweet. That is going to work. So we're going to finish using our little strip here. Yep. Except for it opens the, oh, it's okay. We can make it open this sideways. Wonder if we can make like a little matchbook where it opens. I think so. Make it flip flop. Okay, let's do this. I'll worry about measurements when I get to it. So this is like 1/4 of an inch. Yes. So I'm going to make 1/4 of an inch. It's 2 inches and this is 2. So I need to make this where this, one of these creases is going to be, oh no, just the end here. We need to cut that off at 2 inches. Then go over here and score at 1/4 of an inch. So from the mark we just made, right? Or let me just do it this way and tell you. So once you cut off 1/2 inch off the one end, go over. That's 2. We want to go to 2 1/4 and score, not cut. 1, 2, 3. We did 4. Yep. Then go over 2 inches, which is right there, and score. So let's see, we have our little fold here. That one needs to be right. That's like a 1/16 of an inch over the 1/2 inch mark, the 1/4 inch mark. Then we need to put that at 2 and cut. And then I'm thinking about the closure and how I want to close this thing up. We're going to go like that and this, and I think I'm going to cut off another 1/2 inch so it's not completely there. So we are another 1/2 inch. Let's look at the measurements now and see what they are so I can write them down, so I can put them in the description. This will be from the scrap we punched the double oval from. We did, it is 1 1/2 by 6 1/8, 6 1/8, and we're scoring at 2, 2 1/4, 2, 2 1/4. We scored at 4, and then 4 5/8. That's it. All right, now let's see what we have here. Do I have something we can, oh, I have a daffodil I could put on there. I need to crease this one because it's not really creased. We need to add some score tape in here, in the center of it, right? Because we need something for our Post-it notes to adhere to. These are a little too long, so take that off. And I think we're just going to put a little daffodil, one of the ones that I already have done, on the front of this. So here's our little post-it notes. To me, it's a little wonky, but it's going to go in the center. And this is going to come over that way, and then that flap, like a little matchbook, okay? That's what I was going for, a little matchbook. And then we have our daffodil, which we can cut and make it fit on there. I need the other snips here, because I need to cut that off, and then we're going to piece it on. Let's glue this down first. On that shorter piece here. We can add, now, oh my goodness, I wish I had all right, so why thing is we need something to keep it together. And what I really want is something I know I just don't have in my drawer of tricks. A little Velcro dot. I used to have a whole bunch of Velcro dots. Oh, I do. They're all messed up because they're not in the package. But hang on, let's see what I'm working with here. So we are going to put these two together. Now our little matchbook stays closed. And look, open, close. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, okay. Surprised I even closed that around itself, because that is interesting that I even found that in there. So it opens, it closes, it opens, and they got a whole little book of post-it notes to go in there. Ta-da! So little stuff like that you can stick in your little Easter basket. So anyways, just a little something extra you can stick in there. Oh, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope this gives you guys some ideas. Hope you guys had fun watching me do my thing here. I'm going to keep that because I might be able to use that. And now I'm going to go hunt down for the ant bait. So thanks for watching again, and I hope you come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.